soldiers froze in terror at the sight before them. All of them stood paralyzed with fear. The sniper tried to take a shot, but realized he couldn't see the thing at all. They could only watch helplessly as their teammate was dragged away. Earlier that day, their 5-man squad had received orders to stand guard in an old castle, but shortly after they arrived, strange things started happening one after another. A corner of the study's carpet was scorched. Mike tried to light a cigarette in the hallway, but no matter how hard he tried, it wouldn't stay lit, as if someone beside him kept blowing out the matches. Then they heard noises from upstairs. They rushed up to investigate and saw a shadowy figure moving behind the curtains. When the wind blew the curtains open, the figure suddenly vanished. They continued their search and discovered a strange symbol array beneath the attic carpet. Just as they moved a wardrobe, the open cabinet door suddenly slammed shut. One teammate's finger got caught and injured. The strange occurrences kept escalating, but before they could figure out what was going on, an enemy squad discovered their position. Outnumbered, they were forced to fight back, using the castle's complex layout to mount a defense. Just when they were about to be overwhelmed, a mysterious force seemed to be helping them from the shadows. One enemy fell into a bathtub, struggling desperately but unable to escape. Another was consumed by flames, and yet another was found hanging from a beam lifeless. Within minutes, the entire enemy force was wiped out. Shocked by what happened, they discovered a notebook left behind by the enemy. It documented how a family had been murdered in this castle. Even more disturbing, the family's deaths matched exactly how the enemy soldiers had died. After the truth came to light, the soldiers were too terrified to stay any longer. They immediately tried to leave the castle, but found that no matter which direction they went, they always ended up back where they started. That's when Tom had an idea. Maybe if they found the family's remains and gave them a proper burial, it would break the curse. So they spread flour evenly across the floor. Once everything was ready, they sat together in silence and waited. They waited until midnight. Light footsteps echoed from upstairs. The sound grew closer and closer. Everyone held their breath. Footprints began appearing on the floor, slowly moving toward them, finally stopping right in front of Tom. Tom squeezed his eyes shut in terror. The next second, he was dragged out by an invisible force, his body suspended in midair, screaming for help. But through his teammates' sniper scopes, they couldn't see anything at all. Watching Tom being dragged away, his teammates fired shots around him. But it had no effect whatsoever. Tom was dragged into a room. Everyone rushed over immediately. When they pushed open the door, they found Tom sitting at the top of the stairs, and in front of him lay several cold, motionless bodies.